horrible weekend from the Phillies, and I'm not going to allow them winning yesterday to make me forget about the first two games of it. And of course, it's hard to get the taste out of your mouth of the blown leads, of the bad fielding and the bad base running. But it seems like all of the ire, and there's always somebody who is the victim of the ire, and it's Alec Bohm. And I heard Giglio wants to bench Alec Bohm, and I heard a lot of bench Alec Bohm through the weekend. Here's the deal. Alec Bohm has to start the rest of the season. No exceptions. Alec Bohm should get as many chances as he needs to get himself right, because if this team's going to win the World Series, he's going to have to do what everyone's going to have to do, and that is work through whatever the problem is, because they don't have any better options. Alec Bohm is the best, the real version of Alec Bohm as he gets through this. Even the maddening, frustrating real version of Alec Bohm is better than whatever the other option is. I know it sucks to say, that is our best option, that we can't do better than Alec Bohm. And if they've clearly wanted to do better than Alec Bohm for the last 3 years as they tried to trade him each time, but they haven't. And the only way they're winning all of this is if everyone figures out their stuff. Every person on this team, mostly, has had the opportunity to figure it out because it's their best option. Bryson Stott struggled for the first couple of months of the season. He got a chance to figure it out. Trey has struggled both on the field, which he still is, and at the plate, and they're just leaving him out there and giving him a chance to figure it out. Kyle Schwarber has struggled for the last month, got a chance to figure it out. Bryce Harper struggled for about 5 weeks, got a chance to figure it out. Brandon Marsh had a really hot start to the season, but over the last 2 months has not really done anything at the plate, but he's still out there with a chance to work through it. And that's not because of some dedication they have to these players. It is because they are the best option. I'm not a big Alec Bohm guy, but if they're going to win the World Series, the thing that gives them the best chance isn't Brian De La Cruz and Derek Hill. It's Alec Bohm, and that's my rule. Alec Bohm has to start no matter what, because that is the only way that this is going to work, is Alec Bohm figuring it out. He is their best option.
Hear, hear. I agree. I agree. Listen, I agree. I understand the frustration that Bohm can bring sometimes. I get it. You don't want him up late in the game with a chance to win. What was that, Saturday night? Friday night. Yeah,
Yep.
It frustrates you.
I get it.
I get it.
Well, and in the field, whatever he did at first base, the dipsy-do spinaroo and missing faking like he's going to throw it to third, whatever it is.
Yeah, relax over there.
Yeah, but what are you going to do? I just don't see a better option anywhere.
Yeah, and that's really what it boils down to. And honestly, I know where his average is at. What is that, 227, I think?
Something like that.
I saw that.
Yep.
But it has to be somewhere in the 275 range since June, right? He started off so poorly that it climbed to 227.
Yeah.
Which is impressive.
Which is impressive. So he's starting to hit a little bit better. He has the seasons. He's experienced. I get it. You just got to just get through the rest of the season with Alec Bohm in the lineup. Listen, Spidey, you said they gave everyone else a chance. They've given him a chance, too.
Oh, yeah, sure. He's been out there.
Yeah, he's been out there. So I get it. But I don't know what the answer is. And I don't believe De La Cruz or Hill is the answer. And I know some people will want to move Bryce back to first base. And then what do we got to come off the bench? That means Bohm has to come off the bench. And he has to play at some point.
Yes, and
not getting rid of him.
I think that's the other calculation here, is that I think if you relieve Alec Bohm of his starting duties, you've lost Alec Bohm. He's gone. He's already sort of mentally fragile anyway.
Yeah.
I don't think that having Alec Bohm as some utility guy off the bench is realistic. I think if you bench him, you've lost him. And again, I look around, and we all love Edmundo Sosa, but Edmundo Sosa's hitting 200 this year. Mm-hmm. I don't know what the better option is. It reminds me of when Trey was really struggling in the field, and everyone wanted to do something with Trey Turner, move him to the outfield, do this, that, or the other. And I said, as frustrating as it is, the same thing is you have to just cross your fingers that Trey Turner is going to get right in the field, because at the end of the day, he is your best option. And I think you just have to cross your fingers with Alec Bohm. Now, if you're frustrated, you can be frustrated with Dave Dombrowski for not getting rid of Alec Bohm the last 2 off seasons when they've clearly wanted to, just like you can be frustrated with Dave Dombrowski for the bullpen help and not having an extra starter in case Aaron Nola gets hurt or Painters or whatever it is. All of those frustrations with Dombrowski could be fine, but they're in the real situation right now.
Yeah, we're in the thick of it.
Yes, of trying to make the playoffs and win the World Series. And I can't even think of a circumstance. It would actually have to get so much worse for me to bench Alec Bohm that I can't even imagine what it would get.
Man, we're talking about a former All-Star and a Gold Glove level defender.
Okay, we don't have to go overboard with it. He's
not at first.
Well, not at first, yes.
Yeah, he's also not at third either, for what it's worth. And I think he's made, one All-Star team?
Yes.
Yes. I guess former All-Star is fine.
Former Pro Bowler, former All-Star.
Yes, what's the difference? I know it's always easier to say, because it never goes to the next thing. It's bench Alec Bohm and then what? And then Derek Hill has been fun, right? He's had some big hits. Mm-hmm. He's obviously a really good fielder, but you can see what happens is when you take a part-time player and make that person a full-time player, it exposes all of the things that have prevented them.
See why he was a part-time player.
Right. Even Marsh, I mean, we're sort of seeing with Marsh to an extent, is he started off really hot, became a full-time player, and all of a sudden he evened out into what Brandon Marsh is. So well, go ahead. I just wouldn't bench Bohm.
Yeah, I was thinking about Marsh, and I'm thinking, the first half of the season, allowing him to play every day, hit against lefties, all that worked out early.
Yeah, yes.
Not so much lately.
No, but again.
So the numbers usually
even out.
They find their medium there.
I even think it's possible that you leave Bowman there and you talk about things evening out. I wouldn't count on it, but also it's not impossible that he heats up, ends up good at the plate.
He's still got number 250.
And it's not like he's gonna. Of course,
18 homers.
He's going to ground into double plays.
Better turn it up quick.
Yeah.
90 RBIs.
How many home runs does he have? 8?
13. Come on.
Oh, he has 13 home runs?
Yeah, 13. That's why I said
not
18
so bad.
homers to get to 18.
No, his other numbers are bad.
Yeah.
The average is bad in
his OPS is bottom 10 in baseball.
And on base percentage, yes. All of that.
I don't see a better option. 215-592-9494. Would you bench Alec Bohm or would you let him play through it? Buzz, what would you do?
Yeah, I mostly agree with you guys. I think you have to kind of ride this. That is clearly your best chance to win the World Series. People trying to say that you should DFA him. You don't have someone you can bring up at this stage of the season. I do like that they moved him down the order yesterday.
Sure.
That's the one thing you can do. Yeah. I thought that was a little overdue, frankly.
Yes.
I think that's all you really can do. You moved all these guys around to get a rise here, whether he's playing first base or third base or whatever. The second you pull him out of the lineup, you're getting De La Cruz or Derek Hill every day. That's just not going to work. They gave him the off day on Saturday. They said it was pre-planned. You have to hope it worked because they don't have a better option on this roster.
Yeah, those are the cards that Mattingly's playing with at this point.